Electric vehicles are trending towards the future. Whether we want it to happen or not, it is bound to happen. Electric vehicles are being created with new designs, innovations every single day. The carbon that is exerted from gas vehicles right now is hurting the environment. While the creation of electrical vehicles is not the most safe or the best way to create batteries for those is being done right now, it is going in the right direction to do so, and to do so for the future. The goal for electric vehicles is to have fully electric vehicles running for everybody by 2030. Speaking about the future, obviously 2030 is 7 years away. 7 years is going to be here before we know it, and with that, the electric vehicles will be taking over and going to be here for a very long time. This will affect your children, your grandchildren, and those that go forward after that. While I personally do not know anybody with an electric vehicle, I did some in-depth research to decide why people are switching, what goes into the process, and how people are going about this. There are several factors that go into making electric cars to make them stable, make them functionable, and make them be able to take you from point A to point B and do that in a reasonable and mannerable fashion. The cost is the biggest thing that people look at when deciding to go electric. Right now, electric vehicles cost $40,000 to $70,000 in the medium range. Now you can buy cars run by gas for $20,000 and be on the high end. So the cost right now is a big thing, but that is because the batteries that are created for them, they're only being used in certain models that go for those higher prices. Once we decide that you can make cars for prices that are affordable, and you can take a 2014 battery powered car and make it run efficiently like a 2023 and do that for a longevity period, you'll be able to have those that can only afford $5,000 to $10,000 cars to afford electric vehicles. The issue with that is power stations. Nobody has them, and I shouldn't say nobody. Not a lot of people have them in our area, and that is a big issue for those that would have electric if we were fully electric. Now, as you go over time, electric vehicles will come with charging stations, and the innovation towards that will be great. In February 2021, research showed that China held over 75% of the creation of lithium-ion batteries. So those batteries are being created in China, sent to the United States, and sold in the electric vehicles. Right now there are places in Michigan, I think it was Detroit, that had the lithium-ion battery site that was digging the electrodes for those batteries. While, as I said earlier, it is not the most great thing for the earth, it is what is happening. The strive towards green is the biggest issue. Electric vehicles are very useful. The more technology that is going into them has made them more innovative, and as these electric cars are being created, they are learning more about torque, horsepower. Everything that goes into a gas car is being re-innovated to be in these electric cars to make them better for the future and for the earth. Like I said, this isn't a goal that's going to take 5 years. It's going to take 10 years for the start towards making everybody have electric cars, and then it's going to take 20 to 30 more years to make sure that it is the safest and cleanest way to make these vehicles. So when you talk about the expansion of making people want to go green, you have to show them the good and not the bad. You have to show them that this is a push towards green, we're making it affordable, and what goes into it isn't going to hurt the environment for much longer. So you take those things and you look at them and you go, okay, this is going to be good for us. And you can reasonably say that me buying an electric vehicle is making us go green, and with that, I am being part of the solution and not the problem. Thank you.